Last year I said it wasn't so much a season finale of Gotham as a pilot for Batman. And as this season opened, I was not disappointed. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing Batman Episode 1, Gotham Season 4, Episode 1, Pax Penguina. I can't pronounce that word. It's a made-up word. That's not Latin. But alright, we have a lot to unpack here. And basically, it's just the year zero of Batman at this point. We have all of the major players in line, some of them frozen, but most of them out and about. But before we talk about that, I'd just like to take this opportunity to tell you what I'm all about. I'm here to dissect stories, figure out the hows and the whys that we tell them, and review those. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button. But for now, let's talk about Ra's al Ghul. Last season he showed up, and he seems to be the main shadowy figure that's driving Bruce this season. That's a change from his normal origin, but one I like, one that allows him to act at this younger age, and one that gives him a good reason. In order to get into more, though, we're going into spoiler territory. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So Bruce is out there training. His idea is he needs hands-on experience in order to be able to stop when Ra's comes back. Now, that's not to say that that's a bad idea, considering, this is a normal day in Gotham nowadays. Overall, the cast has evolved each season, and this season is no different. We still have some really great moments with Alfred, but I have to say, the character I'm most looking forward to seeing every week is Kat, Selina Kyle. She's picked up right where she left off last season. She's just as badass as Bruce, if not more so, and has currently been training. And yeah, we got the other Catwoman origin, but whatever. She's training with the whip, she's training to fight, and in general, when we catch up with her, she's already badass. However, as we get going, my other favorite from last season, unfortunately, is also in the same spot he was. I say unfortunately because they've currently got Riddler on ice, for use later, I guess. And the big bad is Penguin. The licensing of crime was a little weird, and I'm not quite 100% sold on this storyline so far with him, but I have to admit I'm very glad to see him in the Iceberg Lounge, and I like him in Control. It's a nice juxtaposition of the first episode, when he was just working for Mooney, and I'm totally not sorry to see her go. I was also very worried about how they were doing Ivy last year, but was sold by the end of the year, and I have to say I really like the way they use her this year. As long as she's with Penguin, I get the feeling that she's being used without being too much abused for the story. And then we have Ra's, and he's just lurking around in the shadows, looking after the young detective, as it shall be, and seeing what he's up to, which of course, sooner or later he's going to come out and figure out that he's Batman and break into the Batcave and all of that stuff. But for now he's just watching young Wayne and seeing where he's going and who his allies are and who his enemies are. What this really was, though, was an origin story for the Scarecrow. Fear toxin does strange things. Somehow everyone always forgets. Fear is a fight-or-flight response. Now, with Gotham going downhill as fast as it is, we also then have the problem of it needs a hero. A hero that can stand up against the darkness, one that doesn't have to play by the rules, one that can be that fear in the night. So I'll see you here next week to see what I think about the next episode. For now, if you'd like to see my ideas get forwarded more, like and share this video, and of course, if this is the first time here, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to enable alerts. What I like to do here is examine why we tell stories and how we do. And right now, this is the beginning of the story, so it's hard to be too philosophical about it. But as we go, I'm going to dig into how things work. Something tells me that Ivy's going to play a much bigger part than I thought based on how it ended. And of course, with fear running wild, I'm curious to see exactly what the heart of this story means. I hope you have a good night, and thanks for watching.